The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello, welcome back to the English class. I hope all of you have attended your exams well and scored good marks. So take your studies seriously and watch the videos and do your works regularly. Okay? Yes. So today we are going to learn about reflexive pronouns. Okay? Do you remember what are nouns and pronouns? You remember? Yes? Okay. What are nouns? Yes. Nouns are the names of people, place, objects or animals, isn't it? Such as Radha, Hari, cat, Alathur, Trishur, table. All these are nouns, isn't it? Yes. And do you remember what are pronouns? Let's see. So take page number 126 in your studio. Reflexive pronouns. Recall that pronouns are words that replace nouns. So pronouns are the words that are used to replace nouns. That are pronouns such as I, you, he, she, it, we, us, they and them help us avoid repetition of nouns. Okay. So these all are pronouns. Pronouns are the words that replace, that are used to replace the nouns. So to replace the noun Radha, we use she. To replace the noun Hari, we use he. To replace the noun cat or table, we use it. Okay. Is it clear for you? Yes. Then read figure 9 for pronouns and their uses. Fill in suitable pronouns to complete some sentences. Fill in the last 2 rows with the sentences of your own. So the first pronoun is I and its use in sentence. My parents have a lovely garden and I like gardening. Okay, so here my was replaced by I. Okay, the next one you. Raji, you play the guitar well. So here the noun Raji is replaced by the noun you. Okay, the next one he. Ravi came home early. Ravi came home early. He has finished his work. So here the noun Ravi is replaced by his. Okay. Here the noun Ravi is replaced by he. So it avoids the repetition of the noun Ravi. Okay. Yes. The next one. Meera has to buy vegetables. Dash is going to the market. So here we use the pronoun yes, she. To avoid the repetition of the noun Meera, we use the pronoun she. So you have to write she there. She is going to the market. The next one, The cat is tired. It is sleeping now. So to avoid the repetition of the noun cat, we use the pronoun it. It is sleeping now. Okay. Yes. Then next one, this is for you. Okay. My family is planning a vacation. Dash are going to Manali this month. So, my family. The family is replaced by, my family is replaced by the pronoun we. Okay. So, my family is planning a vacation. We are going to Manali this month. Okay. Yes, the next one, the Mehtas are shifting. They are going to Delhi. So, to replace the Mehtas, we use the pronoun they. Here we use the pronoun they. They are going to Delhi. The next one, I am a kind girl. Everyone loves dash. It is the pronoun me we use here. Okay, I am a kind girl. To avoid the repetition of the noun I, we use me. Okay, I am a kind girl. Everyone loves me. Okay, yes. Then work with partner. Imagine that the tree in the poem, before I became a tree, comes to life. Tree wants to ask you some questions. You can also do the same. Take turns to do this with your partner. An example has been provided. We have already studied a poem, Before I Became a Tree. So that tree is now coming to our life. Okay, and we got a chance to ask questions to the tree, and so the tree want to ask some question to us. Okay, an example has been provided. Question: tree, why do you children climb me? So the tree is asking, why do you children climb on me, on the tree? So we are giving the answer, we climb you because it is fun. We like sitting on your branches and watching the others from there. Does it hurt you? So write at least 3 questions and their responses in your notebook. Use as many pronouns as you can. So in this conversation or in this question answer, you might have seen the pronouns me, we, you, etc. Isn't it? So you have to create some more questions and its answers. Okay, like this, like the tree asking us and our reply. So you have to write this conversation, at least 3 questions. Okay, the main thing is that you should include as many pronouns as you can. Okay, so you have to use many pronouns in this questions and answers. Okay, now take the next page. We use certain words when we want to indicate that we have done something alone and without any help. So we use certain words that we want to indicate, that we want to explain that we have done something alone, we done it ourselves. Okay, and without anybody's help. So for example, you may have said, I can get dressed by myself. Okay, the word myself is a reflexive pronoun. So the word myself is a reflexive pronoun. Okay, so these are the reflexive words are the certain words that we use to indicate that we have done something without the help of anyone. Okay, to indicate we have done something alone and without anybody's help. Okay, so such words, the certain words that we used to indicate we have done something and it is without the help of, and it was done without the help of anyone, and such words are called reflexive pronouns. Okay, and the one is myself. Myself is a reflexive pronoun, and read figure 10 to understand reflexive pronouns. Fill in the blanks with the examples of your own. So from this table we can understand more about reflexive pronouns and their use in the sentences. Okay, yes. Pronoun I. Reflexive pronoun myself. The reflexive pronoun for the pronoun I is myself. The reflexive pronoun for the noun I is myself. When to use it? When I do something on my own. When I, or you can write your name there. When I do something without the help of your parents or the relatives or the friends, you can use myself. I done it myself. Okay, so there is one example for you. I washed my bicycle by myself today. So you have washed your bicycle yourself. Okay, I washed my bicycle by myself today. Okay, nobody helped me and I done it myself. And one more example, I believe in myself. Okay, so I believe in myself. I washed the car myself. I washed the car myself. Okay, so these all things you done it yourself alone without anybody's help. Okay, so in such situations we use myself. I done it, or you have done something without anybody's help, you use myself. Okay, if you want to say you have done something without the help of anybody, you can say I done it myself. I cleaned my room myself. I washed my bicycle myself. Okay, then next one, he. The reflexive pronoun for he is himself. Then when to use it? To refer to a person of masculine gender perform an action on his own. So this reflexive pronoun, that is himself, it is used to refer a person of masculine gender, a male. When a male perform an action on his own, it may be a male or it may be a boy. Okay, so to indicate or to refer a masculine gender perform an action on his own. Okay, then use in a sentence. Sonu baked the cake by himself. He looked himself in the mirror. So Sonu baked the cake by himself. Nobody helped him to make that cake. So he himself baked the cake. He looked himself in the mirror. He looked himself in the mirror. So Manu looked himself. Manu looked himself. He himself looked in the mirror. Okay. The next one, she. The reflexive pronoun for she is herself. That is to refer to a person of feminine gender. It may be a woman or a girl. Okay. So to refer to a person of feminine gender perform an action. To refer to a person of feminine gender perform an action on her own. There is nobody to help her. She is doing that work or doing that action by her own. In such situations, we use the reflexive pronoun herself. Okay. Mona completed the project all by herself. There is nobody to help her in her project and she done it by herself. So Mona completed the project all by herself. And one more example, Meera prepared the biryani herself. So Meera prepared the biryani herself. So there is nobody to help her in her cooking. So she herself prepared the biryani. Okay. Yes. The next one is you. The reflexive pronoun for you is yourself. This is to refer someone else. It may be masculine or it may be feminine. Perform an action on their own. To refer to someone else. Okay, it may be a boy, it may be a girl, it may be a woman, or it may be a man. To refer to someone else, a third person. To refer to someone else, it may be masculine or it may be feminine in gender. Perform an action on their own. So there is an example for you. You will have to walk to school by yourself. You should go alone. You should go alone today. You will have to walk to school by yourself today. You have to do the homework yourself. There is nobody to help you. You should do your home funds yourself. You should do your homework. Okay. The next one, it. The reflexive pronoun for it is itself. Okay. The reflexive pronoun for it is itself. This is to refer to an animal perform an action on its own. This reflexive pronoun is used to refer an animal perform an action by its own. Okay. So there is an example. The cat jumped over the terrace by itself. So it is a cat that jumped. So the cat jumped over the terrace by itself. It is a cat that doing that action. Okay, so itself. The next one, the cat licked itself. So the cat licked itself. It licks its own body. The cat licked itself. So here we use itself. Okay, I think it's clear for you, isn't it? Yes. The next one, you. Reflexive pronoun plural. In the last all examples we discussed about singular forms. Okay, so itself, myself, yourself, or himself, herself, these all are singular form of reflexive nouns. Next we are going to discuss about reflexive pronouns for plural forms. Okay, you, yourselves. Okay, when to use it? To address a group of people performing an action on their own. When a group of people doing an action their own, to address them we use yourselves. Okay, this is to address a group of people performing an action on their own. There is nobody to help them. It is a group of people performing an action by their own. There is an example. Children, you are too young to go out by yourselves. You can't go out by yourselves. Okay, so it is a group of people and we are addressing them. When we address them in a reflexive pronoun, that is yourselves. Okay, please take good care of yourselves. Please take good care of yourselves. And we are addressing a group of people to take care of themselves. Okay, so please take good care of yourselves. The next one, we. The reflexive pronoun for we is ourselves. Okay, to refer to an action that you and few others perform together on your own. When you and your friends perform an action your own. Okay, then you will say ourselves. Okay, we must try and solve the problem by ourselves. If I and my friends have a problem, we should solve it. So we should solve it ourselves. There is nobody to help us. It is we, the group, should solve the problem. We must try and solve the problem by ourselves. Then one more example, we enjoy ourselves at school most of the time. So when you are at the school, you might have enjoyed your school time, isn't it? So then how will you say, yes, we enjoyed ourselves at the school most of the time. And the last one, they. The reflexive pronoun for they is themselves. Okay. To refer to a group of people performing an action on their own. To refer to a group of people performing an action on their own. The students went around collecting money by themselves. The student went around collecting money by themselves. It is they are collecting the money themselves. There is nobody there to help them. It is a group of students. They are collecting the money. So the students went around collecting money by themselves. Okay. Then one more example. The children cleaned their room all by themselves. The children cleaned their room all by themselves. It is the children themselves who cleaned their room. There is no one else to help them in cleaning. So here the children cleaned the room all by themselves.
Now children, look here. We use a reflexive pronoun with the preposition by when we want to show that someone does something alone or without any help. For example, if you do something all by yourself without the help of others, you use the preposition by to make a sentence. For example, I finished my homework by myself. For example, here in page number 131, I did my home fun by myself. My parents painted the house by themselves. Second one, to emphasize the person or thing that we are referring to. If we want to emphasize the person, highlight the person, here president, queen are all very important personalities. So when we are talking about them, we use the reflexive pronouns like, for example, the president himself visited the village. The president can send anyone in his place to visit the village, but he himself visited the village. Pondicherry itself is a small town. I met the queen herself. Meeting a queen is not a little thing. So, I met the queen herself in person. Okay? I hope you understood. Children, that's all for today. Copy all these reflexive pronouns to your notebooks and make sentences with them. Until we meet next time, take care. Bye bye.